what's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Man, I'm feeling good. This is a beautiful day. I'm feeling great. A little chilly, so I got my jacket on. But outside of that, amazing. Anyway, today, I would like to talk to you guys about the Jehovah Witnesses. I know, surprise subject. No, but I would like to talk about the lawsuit some more. Because my very, very good friend, JT over at XJW Critical Thinkers, put out a video yesterday talking about how the Jehovah Witnesses are planning to defend themselves against the United States government. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. Stupid, but interesting nonetheless. So, let's start off with the fact that yesterday, or I think it was a couple days ago, I was talking to you guys about loyalty to Jehovah God. But you see, you think you're being loyal to Jehovah, but in actuality, you're being loyal to the people that stole his identity, the governing body. Yes, apparently Jehovah went to the club, got drunk, lost his wallet, and since they were serving liquor in there, of course, you know, Tony Morris was in there, found Jehovah's wallet, and Jehovah's the type of guy who gets drunk while he has too much information in his wallet and then loses his wallet. So yeah, he had his social security card, bank information, Facebook and Twitter password. All his social media passwords was in there because it's the same password. Jehovah 1914, if you want to know. But anyway, they found his stuff. They took over his identity, and now you're thinking you're praising Jehovah when all along you're praising the governing body. And you're saying you're being loyal to Jehovah, but instead, your loyalty bypasses Jehovah and goes directly to the governing body. Why do you think every single law and stuff like that Jehovah put forth benefits the governing body? Doesn't that seem a little weird? You're not Scaramini? I feel that is a little weird myself. But anyway, I digress. So you show loyalty to Jehovah. But does the governing body show loyalty to their members? What about their right-hand men? The men that they picked by hand. The most loyal of the loyal Jehovah Witnesses that could ever be. These men are elders, and they are handpicked by the governing body themselves. They can only be removed by the governing body. So they have to do everything the governing body tells them to do. They've been handpicked. They're their right-hand man, right? So, the governing body currently knows that the United States government is going to eventually come down on them. Hey, what y'all doing over there? We looking at you. And they know that this is coming. So they've done something that a lot of businesses do. Now, let's look at the governing body for what they really are. Let's look at the whole organization for what it really is. It's a business. It is a business. I used to say publishing company, but after talking to several other people and listening to a bunch of podcasts and stuff like that, I have to agree with them. It's more of a real estate business, you know? Because they don't publish too much anymore at all. Everything's digital now. They don't want to have to spend money on paper and books and stuff like that. It's all digital, baby. So they're no longer a publishing company. Now they're into real estate. A little bit more lucrative, you know, it's kind of meany. But anyway, what you do when you're a business, if you know that there's a potential for lawsuits and things like that going on in the future, what you do is just set up several corporations. So if somebody ever tried to sue you, they couldn't sue you personally. They'd have to sue one of your corporations. It's the same thing with the whole, you know, eggs in a basket type of mentality. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You spread them out. So if one basket drops, it'll just break the eggs that's in that basket and all the other baskets will be safe. That's kind of what the Jehovah Witnesses have done. They set up several corporations called shell companies to protect their assets. So if you're going to sue the shell company, you can only sue for what's inside of that shell company. And you can't come after the governing body directly. And they think that this is going to save them. But before I even get into that, you know who the name on those shell companies are? I'm going to link the video in the description that JT from XJW Critical Thinkers posted, where he talks about, in better detail than I am right now, the owners of those shell companies are all the governing body's right-hand men. The men, when the governing body say jump, they say, ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Like, those men are the ones in charge of these shell companies. Now, the governing body believes that this is going to save them. If you come after these companies, if you want to sue, okay, you can sue these companies and you can sue the owner of the companies. But guess what? I'm not the owner of the companies. You're going to have to take my right-hand man instead of me. Now remember, these men are the most loyal of the loyal. And they are being set up to be the fall guy when the government comes after them. Now, yes, they probably are going to fall, but don't think that the government is dumb and that the governing body is going to just get away scot-free. Oh, no. That's not how that's going to work at all. You are talking to people who actually prosecute smart people. You know what I mean? Now, I've said that the governing body is smart. You know, these men are not unintelligent. You know what I'm saying? But after witnessing this, I may have to go back a little bit. This is pretty dumb. This is pretty dumb to think you're going to outsmart the United States government. No, that's not us. That's our shell company. You can't sue us. You idiot. You couldn't get sued. Because they're just so used to fooling people. They've been fooling people for years. They think that they can now go into a courtroom of law and say something along the lines of, you know what? No, we didn't have anything to do with that company. We're not involved at all. And I don't care what anybody tell you. If anybody tell you different, they're a dirty apostate and you shouldn't listen to them or you're going to be disfellowshipped. And the government is going to say, you idiot, that's not how things work in the real world. And yes, and they're going to have the pens sued off of them. And oh, I cannot wait, man. I can't wait. Because they've been fooling people for so long and people have just been eating it up. I mean, come on, people. They literally said to follow us without question. Really? We're going to follow these men without any question, huh? We ain't got nothing to question, huh? They don't give us no reason to question anything that they do. Are you kidding me? If it was so important that we follow these men without question, you know, it would have been in the Bible, okay? It would have definitely been in the Bible. Jesus would have definitely at some point said, hey, after I go, you can go ahead and trust these hand-picked people that I picked. Like Jesus hand-picked the apostles, and he never told us to follow them without question. And those are Jesus people. So why would he say Toni Morris and them we should follow without question? I don't think we should. I don't think we should at all. You got to show me that in the Bible. And if you do show me that in the Bible, it's probably somewhere in Deuteronomy, because that's some bullshit. Straight up and down. Some BS, brother. Come on, man. This is something that I need people to just know about. They're going to be fighting these lawsuits and they're going to be pulling out all the stops. And they're going to lose these lawsuits. That's why they're selling everything. That's why they're ramping up. They got somebody on TV the other day. I ain't never seen a Jehovah Witness on TV talking, like trying to preach on TV. Was on a worldly news station, which is fake media, you know, fake news, I guess. The Jehovah Witnesses, they kind of like Donald Trump in that regard. Anything good? Yes, that's some good stuff you should listen to. Anything bad? Fake news. So yeah, they had one of these brothers on TV talking about the organization and like what you should know about them. I've never seen them do this. And it's also funny because as I was watching it, I said to myself immediately, I'm like, you know what? I bet you during this interview, she's not going to ask him about their disfellowshipping practice. She's not going to ask him about that at all. And also, he's not going to call her a worldly weaker vessel. I can make those two guarantees. I made those guarantees in my head before I even stopped watching the video. And guess what? Of course I was right. You want to interview the stop between the Jehovah Witnesses? Well, all you got to do is just bring up that whole disfellowshipping process, or bring up 1914 or anything like that. And yeah, that interview's gonna, somebody's gonna hit the switch on that interview. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to talk about today, man. I'm hoping y'all having a great day. I'm having a great day. Holla at your guala. Deuces.